Welcome to Your Voice, Your Call Afterthought this wonderful Wednesday evening, January 29th, right here at the YBYC's 12th floor of the Entertainment Studios in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. We look so forward to doing the show for you. I am your host, CJ Moore, and we are going to talk tonight a little bit about what is grinding my gears. Wow. And we're going to touch a little bit on our, I guess you could say, idiot of a mayor and his little things he's trying to pull to, well, I don't know, confuse everybody and think everybody's going to be so stupid to believe his nonsense with fighting crime and some ideas. So tonight, our show is brought to you by PC Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all your entertainment needs, from everything for weddings, parties, birthdays, karaoke, unlimited library, everything available. 30 plus years of the phenomenal DJs combined experience that they have. The on time, every time, or it's free company. No two shows are ever alike, with one of a kind lighting. And you can check them out on every aspect and social media that's out there. Tell them I sent you, and I'll even make sure they give you another 10% off that can beat anybody's price, advertised price, or 10% off. So, welcome. And tonight on these afterthoughts, we do not hold back on things that we say. Yeah, but because we are also trying something new, our upload fees for Facebook and YouTube as well, we'll have to kind of sort of keep it cool because, well, you know, Facebook likes to censor anything we say or do. So we'll be careful of what we say. I promise, Facebook, sorry. That's what we'll do. Anyhow, welcome. Here we are with some things that are grinding my gears. Wow. Where to start? I'm going to start with the impeachment process with our phenomenal president, President Trump himself. You know, the Democrats are already proving themselves to be idiots. And now that it's gone to the Senate and they can sit there and they're going to play the little look at us. They're going to do a thing, a spiel to make everybody see what they're doing and say, they got to put on a show because they're going to deny it. Trump's numbers have skyrocketed even higher ever since, and they're sitting there, and he's going to be run again in 2020, and I'm looking forward to him winning, because then he's going to come back and put them in their place where they belong, and I have to tell you that is absolutely necessary, and I'm so looking forward to that. And so in the meantime, we're going to keep our eyes open and watch that hammer fall. I mean, who's the best Democratic runner? I don't think there's anybody even worthwhile on that aspect. Nope, not me. So, if it, and they got Creepy Joe, Uncle Joe, as they call him, he creeps me out with his little pedophiling routines he does on kids, and that his scores are a little high. Nah, America, come on. If you want enough of this nonsense, stop voting them in. Enough is enough, and we need to be adamant on that. Quit voting for them. Golly, we've got so many better opportunities out there and people that would be a lot better off. 39 days, Pelosi and little Mr. Schiff are up for re-election. Get rid of them. Let's save the trouble for Trump to have to get rid of him when he becomes second term president. So, you know what? Let's do it. Get rid of him, and it needs to happen. So, anyhow, the next subject that's kind of bothering me and grinding on me a little bit, grinding my gears, is Kobe Bryant's unfortunate demise, his passing. It is tragic. Don't get me wrong. It is sad. I wasn't a big fan, but it is a tragic thing, him and his daughter, and what had happened. But let's keep in mind, everybody, there was 7 other people on that flight that died as well. Their lives matter just the same. It's just as important. So pray for them all and pray for that whole family. But what's grinding my gears about it, and I'm only going to touch on this because I was asked in the email, Chris, and I'm reading it out here word for word. Chris, what is your thoughts on Kobe Bryant's death and the well, I'm going to say this nicely, the slanging coming out on social media. I'm not going to repeat what was said because we are putting this up on Facebook later, as I said. So, well, people are pointing out that he was in satanic rituals, worship Satan, and him and Nike and all these other commercials where they've been floating around. We've seen them all. And the only thing I'm going to say is, why are you waiting on this till after he passed away? If this was such a big deal to everybody, why wasn't it said during his life? I mean, simply put, that just makes more sense to me. I just kind of, that's how I see it. simply put there, it makes more sense. So, let's just simply say, hey, what's the deal here? I don't know about you, but this is what I say. Oh, crack it, everybody. Put everybody in shape. Now let's talk about another stuff that's grinding my gears. Right here locally in Indianapolis, our current mayor who, I don't know, he's a joke. We've said this. We've made this clear. I don't know how many times we have talked about that. Right before the election, they were like, look at me, look what we're doing. We're putting everything out here, working on these doors. Yay, the streets are looking better. And look at me. And then he disappears. Hashtag, where is Joe? Well, most recent news and tweet that came out is that he is going to be sitting down, Indy Star had a comment on this, with the 10-Point Coalition, who I believe is a joke. Okay, waste of money that isn't going on anything that is necessary. And they're going to discuss in meetings what to do about crime. Really? Joe, you've had 4 years. Listen to me, Joe Hogsett. You've had 4 years to do something about crime, and you're still not doing anything. And the crime is on the rise. So get with me if you really want to know, Joe, what to do. Our plan when we were running for mayor, we have a solid plan that we could work with. You got to tackle crime on all levels, not just crime in itself. But you got to look at families. You got to look at child services, our court systems, and all these little things need to be addressed and looked through, and hopefully try to make some adjustments in all those areas to help it be better. It's that simple, and that's part of it. It will not happen overnight. No, I tell you that it will not happen overnight, but it can happen if you really put your heart in it and you really work very hard to make the stuff happen. And, I worked with officers who have some good ideas that their own, I don't know what to say. They're not getting anywhere, whether it be a 10-Point Coalition or their, the order police. None of them are helping. I don't know. You guys got to get on the same page and make things work. And also, in our neighborhoods, every one of us can be diligent in eyes. You see a stranger that don't belong, you see something suspicious, call the police. But I am going to put this out there. The police are not there. Their job is not to prevent crime. I say that again. They're not there to prevent crime. It'd be like Minority Report. You can't prevent it. Their job is to investigate and arrest perps that commit the crimes. People need to understand that. Granted, police presence in an area that's high crime ridden can help deter crime. Maybe the perp will go on somewhere else and commit a crime in another area. But they're not there to prevent crime unless they're already on scene and de-escalate a circumstance. I mean, there's a couple of rules to that, but people need to understand that. They're not there to prevent it. So we, as citizens, can definitely help. An example, the other night, Saturday night, took a friend home after we all went out at 1:30 in the morning, and driving back through their neighborhood to leave, there was no less than 20 kids, all of them under the age of 18. 14, 15, 16 years old. Some girls. These 20 kids were beating up on one child. Okay? 1:30 in the morning. Where's the parents? I don't know about you, but there was no parents around, no parents monitoring these kids or keeping them in. 1:30 in the morning, they're out brawling and beating up on one kid. 20 kids. I high-beamed the Hawk to get through them, called dispatch to let them know, but I'll guarantee you by the time any officer got out there, they probably were already scattered. But they were beating up this kid pretty bad, and there's a couple cars that wouldn't go through because it literally is 20 kids minimum out there. Well, I like what John Schmidt says, do something indie. We got to do something that helps these kids stay off the streets, give them some kind of activities, give them a center, just like Mars Hill Art Center that John and Lisa have put together in Mars Hill. We need something like that over here on the east side as well. There's more things we can do to help prevent crime, give kids something to do. There's so much that involves crime. So Joe, really get off your ass and really think about things and get out here in the streets, get your feet and hands dirty and see for yourself like the rest of us are doing. And then you can actually have something to say, this is what we need to do. You got no room to say if you're not out there yourself, seeing it for yourself. Okay? Simple. I call you out, Joe. Here I am. If you don't like it, well, too bad. So with that, it just lights me up.
It would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire.
Come on, listeners, Indianapolis and everybody out there, light my fire. Let's do something. Do something indie, John. I love it. I know you're going to listen. I love that thought, and people need to take that to heart. We as citizens can help curb that crime. What will work in one area like the east side or north side will not work in another. We have a solid plan on that, and kind grinds my gear, Joe. He's not knowing what he's doing. 10-point collision is wasting money everywhere and needs to disappear. I'm sorry, I don't think they're worthwhile. Correct me if I'm wrong. Contact us right here on Facebook, YouTube, and whatnot, and on any of the social medias, and let me know what you think. And I'll put information up for you to be able to contact the mayor and let them know. Hey, tell them what you think. Everybody has the right to say something and do something, okay? And part of it, we can be vigilant. We can do something. We can make our neighborhoods better. You don't have to be Democrat, Republican, or Libertarian, or Independent to do so. We all can bind together and join and make it work and work together for a better future. Now, with that being said, you have to February. I'm going to talk real quick. This one object does not grind my gears. It's something that we've got to do, and I think we all can be on board with this. Pretty straightforward. You have till February 7th. That's right, February 7th to sign up for precinct chairman. I did it. We're all doing it. We need to build the Republican Party stronger so we can help have our voice be heard and help make good, solid decisions that will benefit the city in the long run. Things will not happen overnight. I know this, but sure in the heck can happen. So fill out your Cam 37s. You can go downtown to the I believe that is, yes, 37s, and go downtown to the election board, turn them in, have them notarized. They will get you on the ballot. And then in your areas, Cindy Kirchhofer is the party chair for Marion County. She can appoint if necessary, but let's help make the party stronger. We got to do this. The party needs a lot more regular people like you, me, and all of us to stand in and help decide what we can do. It's that simple. Your chances at winning are going to be very high, given that there's 600 seats and roughly 150 currently in position. So, hello, jump up, do what we can do, and let's really turn the city around. Do something indie. John's statement is phenomenal. I love it. And it is very, very much at heart to what we all can do. I will have the information up right here on this upload podcast that you can see, and link on the links to go to the sites, indy.gov, and just follow the links through there. There's a lot that is on there that could be what we need to do. So I look forward to you checking it out. And while we're at it, hey, ladies and gentlemen, there's so much out there you can do in your neighborhoods, helping elderly. Just a simple task: smile, say hi. Let's make things just a little happier. I mean, is that too much to ask for? I don't think it is, but hey, here we are. So I'm all for it. Let's try to do something that people would love and understand, and make things better. Also, this year in 2020, there are many seats coming up for running. If anybody wants to have the gumption to run for positions, although for governor, I think the time you only got till next Tuesday to get signatures to run for governor. We got some people that are really working hard and diligently running for governor. Excuse me. And they are people that we definitely can need and use. Todd right here, I'm going to take a moment break, and I'll be back with you shortly. All right, welcome back to Your Voice, Your Calls Afterthought. I'm your host, CJ Moore, and we left off momentarily about the governor's race. There's a gentleman, Brian Roth, who is running, and he is working very hard to get his signatures, and he's so close. If you want to help him out, get a hold of him. That's Brian Roth on Facebook. Get a hold of John Schmitz. Watch his show, Organized Chaos. And you can see his interview with him, and you'll hear a little bit more about his goal and what I think he is on the right track to help make the state even better. All levels we can do this. We can make things just a lot better. But we need everybody out there to do so. So partly grinding my gears on that is, we all sit there and say, oh, I want to do this and that, and we don't do it, or we complain. And that, I'm not saying everybody, but people in general. But yet you have the ability to have your voice be heard. Jump up there and do it. I think you can do it. I think any of us, you have a chance to make things better, do it. I don't know why not. You can, if you don't want to run yourself, but you can help people run for positions, do it. All thing I say is tonight that we just wanted to touch on some subjects. We just wanted to kind of get things out there. And this Friday's podcast show, we're going to elaborate and have call in so people can call in and give opinions. And we'll expand on a couple of our subjects tonight that grinds my gears. And honestly, if anything out here, anything's grinding your gears, contact us. You can contact us through Facebook, YouTube, email, and talk with us and let us know what grinds your gears. I definitely would like to hear from you. If you have anything that you want to discuss and talk about, I would be tickled to hear. And if you disagree with something I said, tell me. I'm not afraid to admit if I make a mistake, and I love people's opinions. We get good opinions all the time. We get emails, we get messages, we get a lot of people that just they come up and go, "Hey, Chris, what can we do to help? What can we do to be part of these issues?" And I turn them to all of us. Any one of us, you can join on and talk with. encourage it. Encourage it, encourage it, encourage it. So I just say, if you want to get involved, jump up and get involved. We really need it. We need a lot more people to just be kind, be loving, take care of things. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm kind of rambling because I got a lot of things going through my head of what we feel we got to do. And in the meantime, though, just say hi. Just smile to everybody. I had to keep this PG because of the upload to Facebook, so part of it I had to tone down, and there was a couple of subjects I really want to ramp on and do, which we will do on Friday. And our show last night, we couldn't get out because we did have an internet issue, so we re-aired a great episode with the Reading Boot Camp team. Phenomenal program teaching kids how to read using phonics with a modern twist. And in fact, the Mars Hill Art Center is going to start having them involved with them. So you'll get out there and check it out and be part of enriching a child's life by teaching them to read and write better, and open up opportunities for them. Maybe we can implement that even in these bad neighborhoods. And like I said earlier, we can combine a lot of things to help on the crime circumstance. This is one of many subjects that need to be taken care of in this city. And I'm all for your ideas and so forth. So comment down below on this post when you see it, and let me know what you think, good or bad. I welcome it all. And stay tuned for all of our shows that we post. Your Voice, Your Call on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, joint episodes on Instagram and Pinterest, and we're starting to work on some others, and we're going to have some brand new more things. Our show is going to change constantly. We're even getting ready to release the Kids Corner. We've been holding off because of some phenomenal interviews coming up. That's taking up a little bit of time, and we're trying to keep our shows under a certain amount of time. So anyhow, I'm going to sign off tonight on this January 29th, this balmy, little chilly evening, and I hope to see and hear from you all soon. Thank you for listening in, and this is CJ, your host, with Your Voice, Your Calls, Afterthoughts. Everybody, peace, love, and have a wonderful evening.
I've been in the right place, but it must have been wrong.